Hello everyone, today I like to give you my general thoughts and opinions on the Safari LTD Spinosaurus. Now this is an older iteration that was released back in 2014 I think, and this one was very ahead of its time. It possesses the new squared off Spinosaurus sail and the quadrupedal look. I picked this up at Michael's around 6 years ago, 2014, around that time, and it retailed for around $8. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper today or a little more expensive, but it stagnates around that price point. So anyways, this was very ahead of its time, and to this day it's still a realistic representation of the Spinosaurus, albeit in a slightly different color. So let's start off with the face. Now, the face is very striking. It has orange and dark brown striations on a yellow base. It's very reminiscent of African wild animals, even some primates. The snout has that exact same curve up here on the real specimen, and then that mouth, as always, is very nicely done. The tongue, the inner mouth, throat, esophagus, all that. And now as we're moving down, there's more osteoderms on the neck and spine. And overall the color is just really, really nice. And then we have the striped sail. Now, one interesting aspect I think I like that they put on this was the very leopard-like striping they put on it. I'm sure it's a form of dazzle camouflage, where because of all these different brush strokes or stripes or whatever, it makes it hard to understand where it's going, front, back, forward. Dazzle camouflage is a really interesting concept you should look up. But anyways, there's a huge yellow stripe up here, and as we're moving down the tail, it goes down and slowly ends very near. And then we have a yellow dot for the tail. And then same thing on the other side. And then the eyes are just a black dot, nothing too extravagant. And then we have a yellow underbelly. The usual base color for this, it's counter shaded to an orange, very dark orange and brown stripes. Now, one interesting thing they added, I'm not sure, I think I had an explanation for it, but I forgot, was apparently Spinosaurus has 3 digits, but there are 4, and there's apparently one large, almost velociraptor-like fish hooker. I'm not sure what the utility was in adding that, but it has 4 digits, which is very inaccurate to the real thing. The rest of the digits on the feet are pretty accurate as far as it goes. So besides some very blatant inaccuracies like the non-sailed tail and the excess of digits, it's a pretty accurate representation of the Spinosaurus. If you could, if this was your only option to nab, I'd suggest it, but for now, I'd say you should go for the very, very new iterations of the Spinosaurus Safari LTD and Pop Omega. This one isn't that accurate to this day, and unless you really like the coloration or the specific style it's displayed in, I wouldn't suggest going in for it. But if you do, then do buy it. It is a very solid piece of animal figurine, and it is fairly accurate, but not too accurate. And the color is very striking and original, and you don't usually see this, so if you want it, you should get it, but if you're on the fence about it, then you should reconsider it and go for other options. And that's about it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.